How do you deal with friends who make you feel secondary and they don't take an interest in your life at all? And I'm not saying that they have to stop everything and it's all you. That's not what I'm talking about here. You know what I mean. The people who are almost dismissive toward you, like whatever you have to say, they have this attitude like, okay, what are you doing bothering me with that? You know what I mean? And yet everything in their life is so important that you should drop everything and listen to whatever the story of the problem, the development is. Okay, so we all know these types and they're in our lives. So do you drop them or do you give them a second chance? All right, if this is someone you don't know well, you see the pattern, it's like a friend of a friend who is trying to get closer to you because you're a nice person and you're a good listener, drop them. Turn them into an acquaintance. Hi, bye. Keep the conversations shallow. Don't get close to them. Arm's length. They are an acquaintance at best. Okay, someone who you're close to, say for years. And this is unusual behavior. They're not usually that self-centered. I mean, maybe they are a little bit more than maybe your other friends, but still they are there for you. They have your back. They care about you. Maybe they are drama queens, but so what? You know what? Just nudge them a little. Say, hey, what you said the other day, or when I came to you and you just kind of dismissed what I had to say. And it may have seemed really trivial to you, but it was a big deal to me and I wanted to talk to you and you weren't there. And it might just be like they might open their eyes and realize, oh, okay, I'm not a good friend right now. And they might say, well, yeah, okay, I'm so preoccupied with this project at work. I'm having a terrible time. I'm so sorry. I'll be there for you. And if this doesn't become a pattern, it's okay. Okay, and then there's the people that you're always secondary. I mean, they have their number one friends, they have their number two friends, you're their number two friends. You know that. I've had friends like that. It's like they keep me at arm's length. I remember it because I was in my 20s. Friends are very important in your 20s. I get it. And this one friend, I introduced her to my other friend and they became really, really close. And I kind of took a back seat. And yeah, I was a little hurt at first, but then I'm like, ugh, it's okay. I have other better friends. So who cares? So as long as you realize that whatever the reason is, maybe they click with that person, they have more in common, they're more alike, whatever it is, it's not against you. Just realize, okay, you're sort of on the back burner for them. And that's okay. If you don't like it, again, distance yourself. But people do compartmentalize their friends, and you may not be the number one person they turn to. You may not be the first person they call when they want to go do something. But they do call you, and you may, at some other point, you may become more integral in their lives, or maybe not. You know what? That's okay because you do the same. And listen, whatever the situation is now, it will change. If you keep this friend group, you may or may not. You'll come in and out of each other's lives. You'll be more important, less important. And it's just the ebb and flow of friendship. And as long as you're okay with it and you're like a duck, let it flow off your back. So what? You know what? It's fine.